we're almost done with the break-in miles on Sharon's car. But before we put it on the dyno, we brought it over here. Rios Racing Markets did all the street tuning, all the drivability, all that kind of stuff. It's all done, running sweet. All right, Mark, how'd you do?
Not too shabby.
Yeah?
I don't know why, but a couple times it tried to hook on a hard tire, and even on about 10 degrees less timing than it's going to take, it's going to be rowdy.
All right, well, it's right and rowdy. So, just to be clear, you put a really good gas mileage tune on that, right?
Oh, yeah, that's totally what we're going for. Need some tweaks real quick.
I think he's getting tired of my I'll be honest. We're going to take it home. We're going to see what happens. All right, we're home. 500-mile oil change done. Actually, it's 544 miles. Don't tell Borowski, we went a little over. It doesn't matter. He actually said we don't even need to break it in at all. Oil change is done. Got 5.5 quarts of this stuff, Maxima oil. I've never heard of it, but that's what Borowski told us to use, so that's what's going in it. Tomorrow morning, we'll start it up, pull the dipstick, check it, make sure we're good, put it in the trailer, head to the dyno, and we'll see what she puts down.
It's dyno day! Very excited. I really don't care about the actual number. But I'm still curious. Curiosity will get the best of me.
So we're halfway through the dyno day. Car's making good power. We've got it pretty much sorted out to where everything's happy on the dyno. You know, knock sensors aren't going nuts. They do on the dyno. AFRs are perfect. Timing is not crazy. We're actually pretty low on timing. There's a bug in my face. And we've got some okay numbers. All the numbers so far, I'm looking at them in uncorrected. It's 88 degrees today with 86% humidity, so it's warm, but this is kind of what we're going to see around the track. So getting 981 horsepower uncorrected, I'm good with that. So now we're going to actually start trying to see how much timing it wants and move things around a little bit and actually start making some gains on the dyno. But here we go. All right, how's she feel?
All right.
You doing all right?
Well, we figured out the false knock and we wasted like 7 pulls on that.
Well, we got 13 bags of ice because I don't mathematicianize good, so it's actually 13, not 8 that we have left. So.
Should be probably not enough. There's never enough. However much you have, we're going to get to a point where I'm like, ah, we got to do like 1 or 2 more pulls in. And you're like, oh, so that's nice.
All right. Hey, are we taking the muffler off yet?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, I should not want to pull the muffler unless I say it's capped. And we're at like $9.95 or something.
Cutouts?
Same thing.
Okay.
Manual cutouts, whatever.
So what are we working on next? A little bit more timing, a little bit more fuel, kind of evening it all out?
1 degree in it this time since we just resealed the dyno.
Okay.
Put 1 degree in it, see the gains everywhere. We're getting to a point where we're going to start finally splitting hairs. It's about done down low, but we've got more power down low than it's ever going to stick from home. So mostly going to be working on 5,000 RPM and above.
So the wide open throttle stuff, not the launch stuff, because we have to pull a bunch of power out for launch because this is not going to take.
We have to pull 400 horsepower out to make it stick from where it is anyway. So not a lot of worries in turning that up anymore.
Right.
It's over 900 wheel horsepower on the hit, so
that's just not going to stick.
It'll
15-inch conversion. She's so happy. All right, so I feel like I need to do a little explanation because, again, you may be noticing on some of these dyno videos that as Mark lets off the gas, you see a puff of smoke come off the passenger side. What that is the dipstick tube. So these cars have breathers on them and catch cans because at 7,000 RPM, you're going to have a little bit of blow by. That's kind of how it really works, and that's why you put a catch can on. It's how this race engine works. Problem is that when I put the dipstick tube in, it didn't, the dart block with the M311 heads and that kind of stuff, the dipstick tube was a little bit shorter because the heads are taller and the deck surface was a little bit taller than stock, and I'm still using stock oil pan. So I tried to bend the tab to bolt it up, and I managed to get it bolted up, but I must have bent it a little too far, and there's a pinhole in the dipstick. So that pressure is going to find the easiest way out, and the easiest way out is no longer our valve cover. Both the valve covers where the breathers are. That easiest way out is now the dipstick tube. So it's breathing a little bit out the dipstick tube and smacking that vapor into the exhaust, which is instantly burning it, and that's why it's puffing smoke. So you'll see me fix that as soon as we're done here on the dyno. All right, that's the last pull. That's what it made, uncorrected, at whatever we have as far as the weather goes right now. I have no idea what it is. It's hot. So we'll correct it to SAE for all the dyno people that always want to see what it is on SAE. And then we'll throw it to standard because everybody wants to see what's on standard. So that way everybody can compare.
Now it's 37. No, man, y'all lying.
Shut up, Mark.
Right.
But uncorrected, which today I believe it's 84 degrees or 80 something. Can you actually see what the weather says?
Click off the one before that.
Yeah.
So you want to see humidity, or what do you want to see?
No, watch this. Go back to the graph. Let me see. So let's click.
Mark's trying to do something fun.
This one off. And let's go to display.
Okay. Oh, actually, the humidity's not as bad as I thought. So 89 degrees Fahrenheit and 60% humidity. So that's why. So I thought the humidity was higher. It's not, but
Feels like it.
yeah. Sharon's hair gauge, we can't tell because she put in some buns today. We can use Mark's beard. Mark's beard gauge. I guess it is actually about 60% humidity.
Yeah, 67.
So we're actually going to back it up. We're going to back her down 3 degrees, you said?
Probably gonna pull forward to start.
4 degrees of timing so that when we're on the track, A, we don't scare the crap out of Sharon, and B, that way we can actually tune the timing in at the track and make sure that we're not there, because we were looking at the timing on the plug and we're there with timing. It was picking up power and we are there. The timing mark was just about hitting that 90 on the strap, so we're there. That's it. That's all we got. We're going to pull her back just a little bit because the load on the track is different than the load in the dyno, but now we at least know what the timing curve should look like as we do this. So.
We are on our way home. I'm still in shock a little bit. I was just telling Jared that it doesn't seem real. I feel like we've been waiting for parts in the engine and getting it together and running into, oh, we forgot this, oh, we forgot that, oh, we need to do this, and it's finally tuned. Technically, it can go down the track as is, but we still have a few touches that we need to put on. We need to do the alignment. We got to change the oil again. Just a few minor things. Searching for a 15-inch conversion kit, wheels and tires. So overall, I am very happy. I love it. She's back. anxiously waiting to go on the track, but it's going to be very frustrating. So be prepared for future videos of Sharon, why'd you lift your foot? Sharon, why'd you lift your foot? So just be prepared. Be prepared for that. What do you think, babe?
You're gonna lift your foot.
Yeah. So, but that's gonna do it for this video. I appreciate you following along. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.